In today's video, I'll show you how you can become the leader in your relationship, or take that leadership back, even if your girlfriend has already taken it away. But first, let's talk about what leadership actually is. What does it look like? What does it feel like? Leadership is a masculine trait every man should have in a relationship. It's not a man who forces his opinions on everyone. It's a man who's strong, confident, and someone she can trust through his actions and decisions. He stays calm when things go wrong. He knows what he wants. He makes decisions under pressure. He takes responsibility. And most importantly, he controls his emotions. If you don't have these qualities, no matter how old you are, you're still just a soft little kid. If I'm going to teach leadership, I have to talk to 3 different types of men. 1, the single guy. 2, the guy with a girlfriend. 3, the married man. Let's start with the single guy. Honestly, this is the best time to learn leadership before you get into a relationship and ruin it. The problem is, most single guys don't care about this stuff. They don't believe it matters until they mess up with one girl. Sometimes several girls. So if you're single and you want to be the leader in your next relationship, here's what you need to start doing. First, start making decisions for yourself. Don't be the guy who follows everyone else. Speak your mind. Have your own opinions. Set boundaries. Don't do things you don't want to do just because your friends are doing them. Sometimes, be the one who leads the group. Don't be afraid to say what you want, what you like, and what you don't like. That's much better than following everyone else, than sitting in the corner wishing you had spoken up. Second, work on your confidence. Talk to more people. Start conversations. Get rejected. Get ignored. That's the best training you'll ever get. The more you experience rejection, the less power it has over you. One day, speaking your mind and asking for what you want will feel completely normal. Third, work on your posture and your body. The way you stand, the way you walk, the way you carry yourself, it all matters. Go to the gym. Build your physique. Take care of yourself. People judge you before you even open your mouth. But the most important thing of all, learn to control your emotions. Train yourself to stay calm no matter what situation you're in. Because a man who can't control himself can never lead anyone else. Now, let's talk about the guy who's already in a relationship. I'm talking about couples who are dating but don't live together yet. Everything I told the single guy still applies. Keep doing all of it. But now there's more. First, don't suddenly become soft. A lot of guys get a girlfriend and immediately change who they are because they think being softer will make her love them more. So they slowly remove their masculine side. But remember, she was attracted to the man you were when she met you. So why are you changing now? Just because she asked? Nah, bro. That's a trap. Be direct. Say what you want to say. Don't be scared like a little kid. If she does something you don't like, tell her, I don't like that. I don't want to see it again. If she keeps doing it, you're out. Don't be afraid to say no. Next, lead the relationship. Plan things. Make decisions. For example, you text her, "Are you free tonight?" She says, "Yeah." You reply, "Perfect. I found a Chinese restaurant. I'll pick you up at 7. Simple. Now imagine she says, "No, babe, I'm doing this and that." You don't beg. You don't say, "But why?" "I miss you." No. You say, "No worries. I'll go out with the boys." Then you move on with your day. Never make someone feel like they're your only option. Now let's talk about the married man, or the man who lives with his girlfriend. If you're already leading the relationship, great. Keep doing what you're doing. But if you've lost that leadership, getting it back won't be easy. I remember a friend of mine. A few months after he got married, he told me, "Bro, I almost lost it." I asked him, "What do you mean?" He said, "My wife used to ask me, 'Can I go here?' or 'Can I do this?' I always said yes, because I thought I was doing the right thing. I wanted her to feel like I wasn't insecure. But after a while, she stopped asking. She wasn't saying, 'Can I go?' anymore. She started saying, 'I'm going here,' or 'I'm doing this.' Then one day she said, 'I'm going to that place.' He looked at her and simply said, 'No.' She was shocked. 'What?' He said, 'No, you're not.' End of conversation. After that day, things slowly went back to normal, and according to him, she respected him even more than before. The truth is, My friend was lucky. He noticed the problem early. A lot of men don't. By the time they realize what's happening, they've already lost their partner's respect. Not love, respect. The masculine presence she used to feel around him is gone. Now, if that's your situation, understand something. Trying to take leadership back overnight isn't easy. You should be prepared to lose the relationship. Because when you suddenly start setting boundaries and leading after years of doing the opposite, she may push back. Some of you listening know exactly what I'm talking about. Right now, you can't even imagine telling your partner no. You're afraid she'll laugh at you, ignore you, or simply do whatever she wants anyway. Why? Because over time you taught her that your words don't mean anything. You said things, but never followed through. You avoided conflict, you stopped leading, and now you're trying to reverse years of that behavior. But remember this. Even if taking your leadership back risks the relationship, you still have to do it. Because if you set a boundary, she ignores it, and you stay quiet, you lose even more respect. Say it once, mean it. If she respects it, great. If she doesn't, you have your answer. A relationship cannot survive when one person has no authority over his own boundaries. Leadership starts with leading yourself. At the end of the day, leadership isn't about controlling a woman. It's about controlling yourself. A woman doesn't follow a man because he shouts the loudest. She follows a man who knows where he's going. A man who stays calm. A man whose words actually mean something. If you have to beg, you've already lost. If you have to chase, you've already lost. Become the kind of man who leads himself first. Everything else follows. If this video helped you, subscribe. I'm gonna make more videos like this. No sugarcoating, no fantasy, just the truth. I'll see you in the next one.